Yeah, Sunny, you can start.
Perfect. Good evening, everyone. I am Sunny Gupta, event manager of IEEE TCET student branch for 24-25. And this is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the webinar titled IEEE Beyond Membership, a strategic guide to global resources. We are delighted to have such a vibrant audience here. Today, as we uncover how IEEE membership can serve as a powerful catalyst for both academic and professional growth. Before we begin, I would like to extend a special welcome to our esteemed speaker, Ramnik Karla. Ramnik sir's journey with IEEE is truly inspiring. He began as a passionate student volunteer and through years of dedication and impact has grown into one of the most recognized and respected IEEE leaders in the whole world. As an unwavering commitment to mentorship, education, and innovation, he has not only shaped his own career but also empowered thousands of students with professionals across the globe. He is closely associated with impactful humanitarian initiatives. Most recently, he mentored students as a part of IEEE EPICS, My Salak project in Indonesia, where he helped deploy food-based solutions for farmers. His journey there combined technology, community service, and intercultural exchange, embodying IEEE spirit of engineering for humanity. Throughout his career, IEEE journey, Ramnik sir has taken on several impactful roles, including IEEE Impact Creator, where he promotes technology, education, and innovation. Second, the founding chair of multiple flagship IEEE events such as WIE Social Innovation Camp, Learn Compute Camp, and Tech Talk Table Series. With over 1,000 workshops, webinars, and mentor sessions to his credit, Ramnik sir's influence extends far beyond the technical domain. He champions community service, inclusive learning, and cross-cultural coordination. His efforts have earned him several honors, including the prestigious IEEE MGA Achievement Award. As we are gathered here to seek knowledge and wisdom, it is customary in Indian culture to begin with invoking the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the deity of knowledge, wisdom, and learning. We do this through a short prayer of Saraswati Vandana to mark an auspicious beginning of today's academic endeavor. This session will explore how IEEE global resources beyond just membership can transform the journey in technology, research, innovation, and leadership. And who better lead us to this conversation than Ramnik sir, whose life is a living example of impact of IEEE can have in their lives. We look forward to gaining deep insights from his incredible journey and visions. Please feel free to note any questions you have for the interactive Q&A session after his talk. Without any further delay, let us welcome Ramnik sir. Sir, the stage is yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sunny, and thank you so much, TCET IEEE Student Branch, for inviting me. I remember being there in person and catching up with you on that stamp activity you guys were doing. It was really great to see the enthusiasm of you all. So thank you so much for inviting me. Let me take over the screen. Awesome. I hope you're able to see the presentation. Can anyone please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So, welcome to all the participants as well. Thank you so much for joining on weekends. I got to learn from the XCOM team of TCET that today, in nowadays, your exams and assignments are going on. In spite of that, you were here to contribute some time and learn more about IEEE. So, I'm really grateful for that thing. The disclaimer of this session is specifically interact as much as possible rather than just sitting idle off camera. If case you are comfortable to come on video as well, feel free to do that because I have three screens in front of me. In the center, I have my laptop screen where I can see you guys and chat window. On the right hand side, I have monitor where the presentation is ongoing. So please feel free to switch on your camera if case you are comfortable. Perfect. Moving on, let's discuss more about what we are going to talk today. I'm going to take you towards my own person journey from awareness to action, how IEEE changed my life and I got exposed to global resources, and how, as I am doing this, you can also get exposure to the global services. So this is me in the forest and farm area of Yogyakarta, Indonesia. As Sunny mentioned, I was the IEEE Apex mentor to one of the Indonesian student group for which their project My Salak, I was mentoring them for 2024 in under IEEE Apex. So that is one of the benefit once you become professional and part of industry, you can also mentor young minds and give contribution back to society. Talking about me, I am a volunteer of IEEE for last 9+ years. I'm currently serving as an executive member of IEEE Delhi section, and also I am contributing into membership development for IEEE Delhi section. And as I mentioned, I'm a mentor to IEEE Apex project for Indonesia group, and now I'm also contributing back via IEEE Apex mentoring to another project in Faridabad, Haryana. I was entitled as IEEE Impact Creator and IEEE Influencer from the global IEEE. And because I keep roaming around through IEEE's work to mentor and to guide students across different countries, a lot of students were asking, "Sir, why not you can start blogging?" And that's where in January I started blogging. And if I say that, you know what you have to do next. You have to search me on YouTube and subscribe me so that you guys can also learn more about from cross culture and visiting different countries and cities. I keep doing. Last week, I was like, I think it's from 10th to 12th April or 9th to 12th, 11th April. I was in Mumbai actually for one of the AWS customer training in Navi Mumbai. So that glimpses will also be coming soon on the YouTube channel. So next, I am a stage lover. I am an introvert turned stage lover. So many of you might be thinking, how we can actually enhance our public skills, how we can enhance our public speaking skills and community engagement. It's more about giving a kickstart. That's all. Once you start, and then the things will move smoothly. Moving on, feel free to take the screenshot of the slides and for your own reference and learning after the session. Please don't stop asking question in the chat window. As I told you, I have two different screens, so I will able to address your questions along the session. And please interact as much as possible. Okay, from everyone on the call, may I kindly request you to reply back in the chat window if you are an IEEE member or not. Yes or no in the chat window, please. Are you an IEEE member? Yes or no in the chat window. Okay. Come on, guys, feel free to interact. Otherwise, it's gonna be a boring session for you guys as well. Are you an IEEE member? Yes or no in the chat window. Everyone, all the on the call, all the 46 participants, including me, feel free to interact as much as possible. I can see the core team has already replied back saying yes, obviously they will be IEEE member. I see Aditi saying no. Okay, what about others? Come on, guys. In that way, I will able to understand what is my audience so that we can interact in a more smoother way. Okay. I hope participants are there. They are just not here just for the attendance purposes. Fine. Reply back in the chat window. What comes to your mind when you hear IEEE? Like even if you are non-IEEE member, what comes to your mind when you hear IEEE for the first time? When I say IEEE, so what comes to your mind? What is IEEE? Anyone? Professional body for electronics. Okay. What else? Come on, guys. What comes to your mind when you hear IEEE for the first time? See, I'm a very strict speaker. If you don't respond to me, I will just stuck on that slide and I won't be moving. So you guys have to at least reply back in the chat window. What do you think an organization building for bridge between theoretical and practical learning? Okay. Anyone else? Cool. Let's move on. So these are the couple of things which normally a lot of students, a lot of professionals and professors used to say me when they hear IEEE for the first time. They say it's only for electronics, as Sunny mentioned, but that's not true, right? IEEE is expanded across all the engineering domain. Even non-engineers, I have seen people joining us in IEEE. I have seen law students, social science professionals, and even mathematicians, right? They are also joining IEEE. So what's actually intake in IEEE? Many people say it's only for conference and research paper publication, but that is something which is like kind of 1 or 2% of IEEE. It means you are missing 99% of benefits, and that is what we are here to discuss today. You might get an perception that it's only for tech guys. As I told you, non-tech people are also there in IEEE. Um, we have a lot of like the Bluetooth, the internet, the Wi-Fi, whatever is in your smart devices. If IEEE was not there, these kind of things won't exist in the world because IEEE is a mother of standards. If you are a professional, you are actually eligible to apply and to actually develop standards. Let's take an example of IEEE Internet Standards, that is IEEE 802.xx series, right? And these are the major things which focus in IEEE. IEEE is not limited to only tech guys, not limited to only engineering, it's not limited to only for electrical and electronics engineers. Many people say it's very expensive membership. Now, if I ask you the clothes you are wearing, maybe the t-shirt and the top or the lower, whatever you are wearing, it might cost you more than 500 rupees. And IEEE is all across that kind of rupees only. $27, $7 right now it's going on with a discounted rates. $7 is nothing for a student who spends a lot of money. In Mumbai, I know you guys keep roaming around Starbucks, restaurants, and all those things, right? Those are the things where you spend a lot of money. You spend a lot of money for your clothing and the food, but why not for your career? So IEEE is not so much expensive as you would think. Moving on, let's talk about the foundation of IEEE. So if anyone can actually share me in the chat window, who is the inventor of the bulb? Who is the inventor of the light bulb? And please use everyone option so that you can actually reply back to everyone. You might be asking some question which might be repeating for others as well. So everyone will be benefited if you use everyone window in the chat window. Come on. Who is the inventor of light bulb? Edison. Okay. Thomas Alva Edison, right? And that's the thing. Now, if I talk you about who is the inventor of telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, correctly said. Who is the inventor of alternative current? Who have discovered or invented alternating current, AC? Nikola Tesla, right? So these are the scientists who were sitting in 1884 and they thought like the inventions and the discovery what they have done, why not we can use it for the benefit of society? And that's where they came together and they formed a group called as AIEE, American Institute of Electrical Engineers. Again, mind me, because those were electrical engineers, that's why they started the group with AIEE. And then when Marconi came into picture, he started an organization called as IRE, Institute of Radio Engineers. Then on 1st January 1963, these both organizations were merged together to form something called as we know IEEE. IEEE spans across 190 countries. And across the planet, we have around 196 countries or something like that. Now, you just imagine that across the planet, you're already having IEEE reflection and impression, and the members across 190 countries with 5 lakh plus members. How expanded and how globally recognized IEEE is. Every single industry knows about IEEE because Google, Facebook, or whatever companies you use, whatever company mobile phones you use, they are having internet Bluetooth in their smartphones. They are having GSM SIMs. They are having eSIMs. All these kind of technology advancement is coming from IEEE. Every single company, profit-based company, goes to IEEE for getting and buying these standards to deploy into their products. So why not a single company on the planet won't be aware about IEEE? If not, you are the one to make them aware. Now let's talk about the hierarchy on the world map of IEEE. As you can see, the world map is on the left hand side. We have world map divided among 10 regions, region 1 to region 10. Which region do we belong? In the chat window, please. Which region do we all belong to? Region 10, right? That is Asia Pacific region. Now, if you zoom into region 10, you have countries, and in IEEE countries are called as councils. IEEE India Council, Australia Council, Japan Council, etc. And now, if you zoom into countries, you get states and cities. In IEEE, depending upon IEEE members, they do have that particular city and state. They do have. This is called as section or subsection. IEEE Bombay section, IEEE Delhi section, IEEE Bangalore section, IEEE Madhya Pradesh section, right? And if you zoom in a little bit on the states and cities, what do you get? You get colleges and universities like TCET. Those are called as student branches. At every single level, once you become IEEE, you can do any kind of volunteering. Volunteering, what volunteering means? You have to expand yourself into an explosive, interpersonal, skilled person. In academics books, you don't learn how to communicate well. You don't know how to work in a team. You don't know how to solve a problem. Maybe you have a technical skills aspects and expertise in the books, but you don't have the life skills. Life skills are the ones which you develop after joining IEEE and doing volunteering of any kind of sort. If you are interested in designing, you can actually help IEEE TCET student branch to build poster, to design banners, right? These are the small volunteering which actually highlights in the industry. Moving on, we will skip out this game due to course of the time. Let's talk about how can IEEE impact your life. And as you can see the pics on the left hand side, that is from Egypt while I was in Alexandria. And on the center top, you can see the pics from IEEE Sections Congress. That is one of the biggest congress which happens every 3 years. And I was invited as the track chair for this biggest conference of IEEE globally in Canada for free. And on the right hand side and bottom, all you can see is from my Indonesian visit where we inaugurated our own IEEE Apex project. What do you learn after doing all these things? After exploring and after connecting with people? You learn how to communicate well. You learn their culture. You learn how they eat. You learn what they eat. You learn how they behave. You learn how the culture itself is there. While I learned, like in India, we normally fight when we get into accident on the roads, right? In Indonesia, that's not the case. In Indonesia, even the second person who got hit, or the person who actually accidentally hit that person, they will definitely say sorry to each other, and they will see are they hurt seriously or not, and they're going to help them. There's a humanity, there's a kind nature. So these are the things which you learn and you grow yourself within, like while you explore different cities and countries. Now you might be asking, sir, what are the benefits you get out of IEEE in your professional job? As I'm working in AWS, all my interview and all my my engagement being a part of Amazon interview was something more about IEEE discussion. I mentioned them that I do different public speaking workshops for career development, personality development, different things in all across colleges and section, and they were inspired while I was interviewed by them. Then when I joined AWS, my leadership in AWS support engineering, they were asking, Ramnik, if you do all these kind of things, why not you can do it something for Amazon? I'm like, for sure, we can do that. Then in Amazon Bangalore campus, I hosted a IEEE event for school kids within the campus of Amazon. And this is one of the LinkedIn posts. You can see it's on the global Amazon handle. And let's take a look onto the video as well. This event is the gathering of the junior Einsteins for the future.
AWS has taken an ambitious goal of going ahead and training 29 million people globally.
Hello everybody, welcome to all the parents and teachers and students.
We are giving an environment for everybody to go experiment, learn and do better.
We want all these young minds to take the technological advancements further.
Through this camp, we are hoping to introduce the children to what's possible on the cloud.
I really liked the session where we learnt about AWS services.
Learned about delivery and confidence and how to hold ourselves and how to work as a team.
They will also put empathy into their careers and become the best technologists.
I would give a thumbs up. I would definitely want to come again and bring more of our friends to this workshop.
So that was a video from the glimpses of my IEEE activity, which I did in Amazon. And now let's see a glimpses of Indonesian event, which I did on 15th of January 2025 while I was there for inaugurating the IEEE Epics project. So that's one of the one of the most active volcano of the world, Mount Merapi, and we were hosting the event just 2 kilometers away from it. So you can see what kind of basically risk we are involved in while we do events and while we interact with the new people around. So that was a restaurant, that was a cafe, which we converted into a hosting space while we were in Indonesia for inaugurating this project. So during this IEEE Epics project, we were supported and recognized by the Ministry of Agriculture and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Indonesia government. So you can see if you do volunteering and if you do contribution back to society, lot of government agencies, a lot of private and non-profit public organizations are there to support you. So only the thing which is looking forward being an IEEE member is to think outside of your comfort zone, outside all your books and academics, to think how you can contribute back to society. And this is all what IEEE is all about.
A pretty face, a broken glass. I just don't know who I am. Where is the me before you? The one that always swore to you. Never turn away, be the one to stay. Where is the me before you?
Aplikasi Maisawa ini sangat bermanfaat khususnya tahap dalam.
Never turn away, be the one to stay? Where is the me before you?
So while I was there as an IEEE representative, obviously all the farmers, all the people there were used to learn and were used to recognize Indonesian language. They are not so much efficient in English. So if I give a speech in English, they might not able to understand what I am saying. So one last night, I actually used Google Translate, where technology comes into play. I wrote a speech in English and converted into Indonesian, and I asked one of the student volunteer, can you please verify if the Indonesian is everything good? And then I gave a 2-minute speech in front of all the farmers and all the people there in Indonesia in Indonesian language. Where you're gonna find that video? You're gonna find me on my YouTube channel, that 2-minute Indonesian script and speech which I gave. And obviously you have to subscribe the channel as well. That's needless to say, right? And the project which you see in front of you, the Edge node, that is the project which these second year, third year, final year students of Indonesia developed for the farmers. So there solar panel, you can see LDR, you can see LoRaWAN antenna for communicating. So we had our own custom microprocessor, which the volunteers and the students designed and developed fully from their own end. For whole 2024, we were working on this project. And she's Professor Nabila from UMN Jakarta, Indonesia, who was the faculty coordinator of this project.
Ini masalah ini sangat bagus ya, karena ini merupakan hasil karya dari dua buah keilmuan. Yang satu pertanian, yang satu ilmu komputer. Yang mana keduanya itu kemudian saling bersinergi untuk menciptakan sebuah produk, yaitu masalah dalam hal ini untuk memonitoring keberadaan alat buah di suatu wilayah. Sehingga petani bisa dengan mudah
untuk... So the fruit which you see here on the bottom right, that is the fruit we were preventing from the weather condition and some of the flies which actually disturb that fruit. And this fruit is called as you can see, the skin of that fruit, it looks like a snake skin, right? And that's why the fruit is called as snake fruit. So we were actually deploying a project to monitor the flies, which actually comes into a specific weather condition to prevent it, rather than injecting their, basically what flies used to do to fertilize their eggs. They actually inject that egg into the fruit, which actually disturb the food and destroy the production of the fruit, right? And that's why to prevent it, these Indonesian students made a humanitarian project to monitor the weather of that particular farm from that small edge node.
Untuk mengetahui berapa sih sebetulnya lalago yang ada di lahan saya.
Halo, saya Nabila, koordinator dari Maisalak. Jadi pada kesempatan kali ini saya mau mengucapkan terima kasih banyak untuk semua yang terlibat dalam pengembangan aplikasi ini. Terima kasih semua mahasiswa teknik komputer, kemudian dosen dan mahasiswa Fakultas Pertanian UGM, dan juga kelompok tani Mitra Turindo. Semoga aplikasi ini nantinya dapat bermanfaat untuk petani salak, khususnya kelompok tani Mitra Turindo, supaya lebih optimal dalam mengelola lahan pertanian salak.
So that was the glimpses of My Salak application. Consider this, if in case similar to this, you have some idea of building up for using technology for the benefit of society, IEEE is there to give you a lot of funding for free. Okay? And that is what we are here to talk about. So, in case you want impact, if you want to create impact by building a projects like this or some new ideas, you can take the screenshot of this slide where you can see IEEE Epics, Smart Village, DU Initiative, IEEE Students Foundation, and a lot of 39 technical societies and IEEE like Computer Society, IEA Society, Robotics Society. All the societies are there to help you out with the funding. Then we have IEEE Site, Tech for Good, Try Engineering, Women Engineering. So what kind of events you want to do, any kind of projects you want to do, these are the entities and committees who can help you out to give funding to your student branch. You can directly apply with an endorsement of your branch counselor or the required faculty advisors from your college. Now, when you're an IEEE member, obviously you have to get recognized for your volunteering, right? And that's where these kind of awards comes into play. That is Larry K. Wilson Regional Student Awards. You have Student Activity Award of Daryl Chong. Then you have Outstanding Branch Council and Branch Chapter Advisor Award. I think the deadline is already over. However, you can keep a note of this for next year to apply proactively when the deadline will be opening again for 2026. Okay, you can take a screenshot of this slide as well. Moving on, now you might be thinking, sir, you have talked about what is IEEE, what impact it has created for you, how we actually can learn more about IEEE as a student. Now, as I told you, in your academics, you don't get leadership skills and team management, decision making, communication, all these kind of skills. So as you volunteer, right? Now, arrangement of this Zoom link, creating that poster of my session, all these kind of things are kind of a volunteering. While you are sitting in an interview for any company, they will be astonished to see that they don't expect anything from a fresher. And if you reflect these kind of skills you have done as part of some of the session or project or event conduction, companies will be surprised to see that. Because while you enter into industry, people are looking for such people who can actually do all these kind of skills beforehand itself while they are in their bachelor's. So it's a good start to be a part of IEEE, which is the global technical professional organization, which is recognized by every single organization on the planet. So why not become a part for just for a $7 rupees? And that is where the says yes, right? We need to become IEEE members so that we can expand our own portfolio to enhance ourselves to get industry ready. Like the session which we are doing today, there are multiple sessions which are going across. And there's a website called as IEEE TV, which can help you out to explore such kind of session. You are actually connected with a lot of people, like top people, like take an example, who is the CEO of Air India, who is the chairman of Air India, Chandrasekhar sir, right, from Coimbatore. He's an IEEE senior member. Who is the co-founder of Apple? Steve Wozniak. He's an IEEE member. Thomas Alva Edison, right? Nikola Tesla. All these people who are big scientists who are contributing into the society using their technical knowledge to the community, they are all IEEE member. Our former chairman of ISRO, K. Sivan sir, he's an IEEE member. Once you become IEEE member, you have the direct access to learn from these big short people. Okay. Moving on. How to join IEEE? You can scan this QR code where I have created a YouTube video where you can explore what is the pathway, how to enroll into IEEE. For as of now, the membership fees before 15th of August 2025, it is for $7 for undergrad student. It is $13.50 for masters and PhD graduate students, and for professionals, it's around $46.50. Now it's up to you. I've shared you all the resources, all the benefits of IEEE. It's more about you, how you can explore it, right? How you're going to volunteer it, how you're going to expose yourself to the global platform. Now, after this workshop, it's your job to Google and explore IEEE.org website to learn how you can enhance yourself, how you can learn about new technology, new things going on in your own interest or field. Whether you are a computer science student, join IEEE Computer Society. You will learn what are the things, trending things going on in the market with respect to computer science industry. Whether you are electronics engineer or electronics student, you want to explore specifically for robotics and automation what's going on, join IEEE Robotics Automation Society and connect with the industry leaders across the globe. While you are limited yourself to the Mumbai culture or Mumbai knowledge, what's happening in Mumbai, come out of that comfort zone. Come out of your Mumbai, come out of your Maharashtra to understand on the India level what's going on, whatever is happening outside India. Then only you will able to connect the dots with the government agencies, government initiatives, government schemes, what kind of things government is actually doing with respect to IEEE and with respect to all technical advancement, so that you can expose yourself, right? When I ask you who is the inventor of the bulb, many people thought about it, right? That is the missing part. We are not aware about our own background ancestors in engineering domain. We are not limited to our books, guys. We need to expose ourselves to the global things. Then only and only you can expose yourself what's happening in the market, in your industry. Just imagine you're sitting for an interview in Google, Microsoft, Amazon, or somewhere when the company comes to your college or you go in off campus. The company will expect you not to do anything. But if in case you have a trending knowledge what's happening in the industry and you have the right portfolio and certification done already in your portfolio, company will be surprised. And no one will, I'm 100% sure no company will disallow to enter into their company. They will definitely hire you because you are exposed to the global platform. You are aware what's trending going on, what's the trend things going on in industry. And with that, I would like to hand over the mic to all the core team. The floor is open for everyone of to ask questions. Please take 30 seconds to give a feedback about this session. I hope you like the quick brief about IEEE. I can just share the form link it in the chat window as well. Just a second. Meanwhile, I think you can ask questions now for any kind of career development about IEEE and other things.
Guys, if you have any question, then you can directly put them in the chat box.
And I think we can stop the recording as well. And feel free to unmute yourself if you want to talk with me. I'm happy to interact with you guys as well. And take 10 to 20 seconds to fill up the feedback form. Also, I shared you in the chat window. This just for the sake of understanding how was the session, how I can improve the content into next session, whatever I'm going to do. Ayush said, are there any specific programs in IEEE for entrepreneurship startup support? 100% yes. There's something affinity group called as IEEE Entrepreneurship, Ayush. Once you become IEEE member, you can actually contribute and explore the resources of entrepreneurship at this website. I just shared you in the chat window. Purvi said, which IEEE platform would you recommend or technical building or certification? There's a platform called as IEEE Learning Network. So I would suggest you to go through that and where you can actually learn more about public certifications from top universities and companies, Purvi. So you can also explore that. I've just replied back to you in the chat window with the link. And I request everyone to use everyone option rather than direct messages to me. I got a direct message from Dhruv Singh. What are some good ways to get the most out of an IEEE membership beside going to event? As I told you, Dhruv, right? Contributing into standards, contributing into specifically development of projects. These are the most important things as a student you can contribute rather than just participating into event. I always say there are only three benefits, all revolves around IEEE: participation, volunteering, and networking. Today you are participating, you are get to know about who is the core team of IEEE TCET student branch. You know them now. You can connect with them for asking any volunteering opportunity for the upcoming events or projects, whatever they are working on. You have the opportunity to network with new people. Today you got to learn about me, right? And all other new people, new faces which you have on the call. This is how you can take the full benefit of it. How can IEEE student page can around the world? Shivani, there's a IEEE Facebook page, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and a lot of entities are there. Feel free to follow them. And once you become IEEE member, you will get IEEE emails every single day for any kind of activity happening across the globe. So you can feel free to participate there as well. Nishu says, what are the effective way to get involved beyond being a member? To get involved in, as I told you, Nishu, explore the resources on IEEE.org and the websites and the links which I gave you. Those are the pretty few things so you can explore as you're on. Try to learn, try to network with random people, right? Send an email to them. And once you become IEEE member, you get a specialized, personalized email as well at the rate IEEE.org. That gives you a benefit that you are authentic as an IEEE member and you are a legit member. So that gives you a leverage to connect with people across the globe. How can IEEE student access IEEE research papers in their institution if they doesn't have, we actually don't have membership? I think Chira, you have to buy a subscription. That is definitely not a bypass. Once you join an IEEE base membership, you can actually join a library subscription as well. So I don't see so if there's a bypassing method for that. Divani says, how can I apply to IEEE travel grants? Every single affinity group and societies, you will get into their website. You will see a funding opportunity under that, and you will find travel sponsorship. You will see scholarship for your studies. You will see funding opportunity. One of the portal being an IEEE member, I would say you should explore, not even IEEE member, even as a non-IEEE member, you should explore this website, IEEE students. You will learn more about of IEEE benefits on this portal directly. Yeah, Nishu, that's the one which I just shared in the chat window. That is how you can expose yourself. I've got around 7 responses on the feedback form. I request every one of you also take few seconds to fill up that feedback form. Here's the feedback form link. I would really love to learn about your experience from today's session as well. Any other questions from anyone?
Sir, adding to the membership part, we'll be soon starting the membership drive. So as you said that the current price is around $7 for new joinees. So it's like very beneficial for the student that IEEE TCET will be providing an additional discount on top of that $7 to encourage more participation.
There you go.
Yes.
So you can connect with Ahad and other team members in IEEE TCET to learn more about what kind of activities they are doing in TCET student branch and join them. They need volunteers like you all. After joining IEEE and learning more about IEEE, they can help you out to develop yourself professionally as well, personally as well. So get part of it.
Also, sir, this may be the last event of our tenure. Like,
Oh,
we'll be soon handing everything to the new team. So
awesome.
interviews and everything are going to start soon.
Great, great. So I think, Ahad, do you have a WhatsApp group link or something where all these participants can also join?
Yeah, yeah, right, sir.
Maybe
We
you
have a
can
common
share
group
it.
with them.
Yeah, maybe you can share the link in the chat window so that they learn more about what are the things going on. How can one participate in volunteering activities? There's only one single portal to answer that, Sunny. This is the portal where you can explore volunteering opportunity happening globally. Rest on local grounds, you can connect with your local IEEE leaders, learn more about them, learn more about volunteering opportunity they are going to post at section level, student branch level, or India Council level. You can connect with any one of them. Go on to their website, simply send an email to them, and you're all good to go. And there's another benefit which I would like to quote here. Let's take an example. You want to do masters or PhD from outside India, right? And that's where you can actually connect with the IEEE people around there. Let's say I want to get into Stanford University, right? And I have IEEE leaders there. I have people there if I want to learn more about their programs, right? And I can connect with the leaders. If I am doing volunteering with a professor based out of US universities, right? There I can connect. There I can email them directly, right? That's the thing. So one of the benefit, rather than going to admission cell, you can actually connect to the IEEE leaders of that university, and that can help you out to learn more about it. Okay, with that, I think we are all good to wrap up. Thank you so much, Ahad, for inviting me once again to IEEE TCET student branch. I always love being around you guys, and once I'm back in Mumbai, I will try to explore opportunity in case we can do an offline session as well
Definitely,
for a
sir.
part of IEEE or some other session topics. Over to you.
We would like to request all the participants to, if they can switch on the camera, so we can take a group photograph together.
I think we can stop the recording as well.